Hi, I'm Jim Riley. Welcome to Meet the Chef. Today, we're at Anthony's Banquet Hall here in Catskill. I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite places to be. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, family parties, birthdays, corporate celebrations, they do it all. The Georgie family's been welcoming people into their homes for well over 40 years in this fabulous community of ours. And today we're going to visit with George and Anthony and have a great time introducing you to Anthony's Banquet Hall. Come on in. Anthony.
Jim Riley, how you doing?
How are you? Good to see you.
Very good to see you.
I love this place. What are you working on?
Oh, I'm working on some things for a party that's coming up. Can I get you a glass of wine?
I love that.
Really?
That's really, let's start with that. We'll have a little wine.
Sure, my pleasure.
You know, it's very exciting for me to be here because we've been pals for a very, very long time. And this is named after you.
Yes.
Salute. Check. This is why I showed up, to get the wine. You want to taste that?
Excellent.
Thanks so much. Thanks for inviting us today.
Not
We
a problem.
really appreciate
Good to
that.
see you.
So good to see you.
Definitely.
Now, I was talking to our producer before we went on the air. My favorite place in the community was your restaurant here.
We loved having you.
How many years did you do that?
Oh, that was for at least 15, 17 years here at this location.
It had to be. It was fabulous. But now, with the catering business, and give me the title of the business again.
Anthony's Banquet Hall.
Banquet Hall. Because what happens is you take what you did there, which I thought was stellar. It was my favorite restaurant anywhere in the area. And now you do it for people who have very special parties. You do weddings.
Yes.
Retirement parties.
Without a doubt.
Wedding, bar mitzvah. You do all of those things, and you love doing it, don't you?
It's certainly a pleasure to do those things. They're memories of people's at private parties we get to be a part of. We're known for our food and service, and we've carried it into the banquet hall at this time. So that's what we're doing, and we're enjoying every bit of it.
Well, what I like about it is the fact that people don't come in here as clients, they come in here as your friends.
Yes, that is for sure.
Isn't that something you really feel special?
It's a great feeling. It really is to be involved that way with the community.
Well, what I like is the whole nature of this place, because when you looked at how great that restaurant was, you couldn't conceive of making it bigger like you've done here and keep that same environment, but the culture is exactly the same.
It is, it is. We're trying to keep it just as you know it and said it just now.
Well, you know, what happened is we came here, Mid-Hudson Cablevision, they do their annual party here, and we had a great time at that party, and we liked that an awful lot. But what really happens when people come in here, they become part of your family. They
do. That's for sure. We take them and welcome in the best way we can, as we've done for many years in this area. And we're well known for that.
And that's something I think that everybody gets excited about. When you've got your local place with the family, the Georgie family has been doing this for so very long, it's really part and parcel of the community. You are the community.
Well, we try to be there for the community and when they're in need for a private party and a good time.
You know what I really like, though? The whole family's involved. That's something that really makes you happy, doesn't it?
Well, you know, I got my mother helping, my father and I've got a couple of sisters that give us a hand now and then, and we give it our best.
Well, you know, your mom is somebody, and I was just talking to the folks when we came in here. Every time you come in this place, she's working with a smile. She really loves the business.
Well, that's why the place is very clean. She does a great job of that.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, her whole spirit comes through in this environment. It's very, very special. Thanks so much for inviting us. We're going to have a great visit. We're going to eat food. We're going to chat later. We're going to have a great time. Anthony, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
We're at it again here at Crossroads Ford. I see you went with the Ford Escape.
Yes, I took it for a test ride and I love it. It has the navigation and the sync features which I was looking for.
The sync features. Let's go talk to someone in the service department. What kind of cars do you work on?
Fords, Subarus, Chevys.
So basically anything with four wheels, right?
Absolutely.
I got a go-kart, needs tune-up.
Bring it in, we can do it.
I'm Ron Teeter, owner of Crossroads Ford. You gotta give us a try.
We hope you're enjoying Meet the Chef. Remember, it's local, it's real people in our community, and it's exclusively on Mid-Hudson Cablevision's Channel 11. To be a local sponsor of this program or to have your restaurant featured on Meet the Chef, please contact us at 828-2 2500 extension 8207 for details. George.
Okay. Jim, welcome.
So nice to see
Welcome.
you. Now, you know, I just opened with Anthony in there. Now, he and I kind of grew up together. I'm a little older than him. But we kind of grew up together through the restaurant. I was talking to him about the restaurant, which is where I first got to know you so well.
Right.
And then you created the banquet hall, which I think is fabulous. So you got to lay out what's going on tonight.
Well, we've been part of this community for last 40 years.
At least 40 years.
At least 40 years. And when we closed the restaurant, it was a very, very tough thing to do for us
Yeah.
because the restaurant was open for 30 some odd years.
Right.
And we had thousands of customers that are disappointed, by the way, which I have to apologize to them.
Right.
So now we're doing banquets. As you can see it, we have roasted potatoes, roast beef, fresh vegetables, and we're getting ready for tonight. We have a banquet of about 200 people coming.
A retirement
Tonight.
party,
Yes,
Anthony
yes,
told me.
yes,
And
yes.
you know what's really great? He said this, and I know you feel this way too. When people come in for a special celebration like this, for you it's family, right?
Exactly right. Every single customer that walks through the door, they're not our customers, they're our friends, they're our guests. And we try our best to treat them as such, as members of the family, because anyone that comes to my house is my guest. And this is my house. So they are all my guests, and we are very, very grateful of all the customers that we have that we have made in the last 40 years in
Right.
business in this town, and it has been just a joy.
Greene County, Catskill,
Yes.
community,
Yes.
Georgie
Yes.
family.
This is
that
our
right?
home.
That's right.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yes, it is. And this is our home, and this will be our home for the rest of our days, because Catskill has accepted us, and Greene County has accepted us, and we are very, very grateful. And here we are.
I like being here too. Well,
Well,
you know,
thank you.
I consider you a friend because I was one of the people who was disappointed when the restaurant shut down because we loved it. We were here at least once a week, maybe twice a week. But I like that now we can welcome even more people in through the banquet hall. Isn't that great?
Well, yes, Jim. Actually, when we decided to close the restaurant down, I was very, very disappointed in myself, and because I let a lot of customers down.
Yeah.
But time came that we're doing banquets and dinners. So, as my father used to say, 2 watermelons in one hand don't fit. One has to drop. So we dropped the restaurant, which again, it was a right decision at that time.
Right.
Because we were just so overwhelmed with the banquets. And here we are now. I wish in a way that I had the restaurant back, but time has gone by. I'm not a young man like I used to be. So,
Well, you look younger than me. Here's what I do. Here's what I do know, though, and this is really a wonderful thing. The Georgie family has had one problem over the years with all their businesses. You're so good at what you do. People love you, so you're always going to be busy. Always.
well, thank you, Jim. Thank you for the compliment. But like I said, the day number one when I started in business in this town, I made a commit to myself that I will treat every customer as my guest. Not as my customer, but as my guest.
Right.
And whatever I would feed my customers, I would feed my own family. So I cannot love anyone more than I love my own family. So this is where
I
we
like
are.
this.
And banquets are going well, and hopefully the economy will come back and we will get much more. because we're a family-run business,
Right.
and we are very, very grateful of our community support.
Well, you got it because you're good at what you do. Now, you mentioned serving people, and I always think of myself first. So, so when you're going to serve people, what I want to know is, what are you going to serve me?
Well, Jim, first of all, we basically do in a large scale,
Right.
because as you see it, we are getting ready to serve a big banquet, a big retirement banquet between 150 and 200 people
Right.
tonight. So now, I will just try to put some together quickly, just for you.
Let's go take a look at that.
We will do a little Swedish meatballs,
Oh, Swedish meatball. Do you hear it?
and I will make for you a chicken marsala.
I love that. I used to eat that in a restaurant. When you had a restaurant here, I ate chicken
Yes.
marsala.
Yes,
Fabulous.
yes.
Swedish meatball, though, sounds really good also.
And some fresh vegetables, and of course we'll have, for dessert, we'll have a little tuxedo mousse.
I got to have tuxedo mousse.
Well-
Again, that's one I used to have in the restaurant as well.
All right.
So let's see what you're doing here. We're going to work it out.
Okay, let's get started. Now, we have the chicken here. Let me put these.
I love the
can-
gloves. Oh, look. See, this is the biggest part. See him put the gloves on. This is my favorite part.
Well,
The doctor will see you now. I would work here, except he works people hard. He's a great boss, but if you're going to work for George, it's got to be right. That much I can tell you. Isn't that
Jim,
true? It's got to be right.
anytime you want to, you're welcomed.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Because I'll tell you what, you guys, to me, are like my own family.
Yeah.
And we've known one another for all these years.
Yeah.
And it has been nothing but delight.
That's the same for me. But I'm excited now because I'm going to get food now. I had a little sip. I had a little sip of wine with Anthony, but now I'm going to eat. So I think that's good.
Okay, now we have a little butter. So I'm going to take some out,
Right?
and we'll saute the chicken.
Oh, that looks fabulous. That looks fabulous. Wonderful. Wonderful. I love the fresh vegetables.
I
as
haven't
well.
done this in a small scale for a long time, so I may have forgotten a few things, but I will just try to remember them.
It looks pretty good to me. But that is true. When you do that volume, it's kind of funny to come back and do an individual meal.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, definitely, positively, yes.
Wonderful. Boy, the vegetables are so fresh. Broccoli, cauliflower, mushroom, pepper. Fabulous. That looks terrific. Oh, I love this.
Okay, now we'll deglaze it with a little marsala wine.
Ooh.
Come on, where's
that-
the flame? There's the
I
flame.
like that.
There's the flame.
I like the show. The
Well-
meal is good, but I like the show too.
So now we'll put a little fresh mushrooms
Oh, I like the mushrooms. Terrific.
and a little fresh stock here.
Am I doing good? My producer said I can't turn my back to him, so I got to look. There, he's giving me a thumbs up. Good. Oh, isn't that terrific?
Well, thank you,
I
Jim.
love the sauce. The idea of the fresh mushroom is also very attractive.
Well, that's what I use. Fresh mushrooms.
Everything's fresh.
That's it. Like I said, this is what I serve my own family, so I will serve the same thing to my customers.
I love that. I love the idea of the fresh vegetables. My wife's very concerned that I stay beautiful. So,
But you are.
oh, there you see.
You don't have to try too hard.
Do you have $1? Somebody give me $1. I want to give George $1. He's talking nice about me. I love that. Oh, look, this is. Oh yeah, that is terrific. The fresh vegetable. Isn't that wonderful? It's kind of fun going back and doing the individual meal, isn't
Oh,
it,
well,
George?
it is. I miss it
Yeah.
because now when you cook in large scale, it's not as fun as it used to be
Right, because
individually.
this is like an art form, putting a meal together that's going to
Exactly
be very
right.
special.
Now we will just little
little pepper,
little pepper, little salt.
I like salt because I can get my blood pressure up a little bit. But see, the fresh broccoli looks awfully good as well. Oh, isn't this wonderful? Oh yeah, you still got all the skills, George.
Oh,
They're
well,
still
listen.
there.
You know, Jim, I miss it.
This is fun.
So now we're gonna dish this out, and
Yeah.
we'll go over in dining room.
And we'll give it the taste test.
Well,
Now, if I don't eat this all, you're going to let me take it home with me, right?
of course you can.
Oh, good.
Of course
good.
you can.
I don't want to leave anything here. Oh, that is very, very special. Isn't that something?
Thank you, Jim.
See, I like the colors. I like the style. That's terrific. Wonderful.
We'll put it up here.
Yeah.
Now,
There's my vegetables.
the vegetables.
I like that I have the warm plates, too.
Yes, as a matter of fact, they're too warm.
Yeah, a little warm. All right.
All right, now we're gonna go back in the dining room.
Okay. Now, you said something about
Where's
a Swedish
Anthony?
meatball. You got one there?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
I want to see that too. Let's
Yes.
see. I got to get over here so we can see the Swedish meatball. I didn't come here, just for a special meal. I got to have sweet. Oh, look. Oh, that'll do it for you. That'll do it for you.
Just say one, Jim.
That's it. We got to stop some. I would eat them all too. All right. Well, no, that's true.
Where's Anthony?
No, I will say we're going to go out and feed him. But listen, George, we got to
Yes,
look
sir.
right into the camera when we do
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes,
Our
sir.
producer, Ryan Oswald, has a great appetite. He's got a friend, Shane, on camera who also likes to eat. So I have a sense that we're going to get some help in eating this meal.
Well, gladly. And if we need more, there is a lot more where that came from.
We love that. Okay. Thanks so much, George, for inviting us into the kitchen.
It is my
Always
pleasure.
So good to see you.
Thank you for coming to my kitchen.
All right, we're
And-
going to go outside now. We're going to have a
Yes,
bite.
yes,
You and I
yes.
and Anthony sit down and have a chat, okay?
I will come over and join you guys in a couple of minutes.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, everybody.
We're at it again here at Crossroads Ford. I see you went with the Ford Escape.
Yes, I took it for a test ride and I love it. It has the navigation and the sync features which I was looking for.
The sync features. Let's go talk to someone in the service department. What kind of cars do you work on?
Fords, Subarus, Chevys.
So basically anything with four wheels, right?
Absolutely.
I got a go-kart needs tune-up.
Bring it in. We can do it.
I'm Ron Teeter, owner of Crossroads Ford. You gotta give us a try.
We hope you're enjoying Meet the Chef. Remember, it's local, it's real people in our community, and it's exclusively on Mid-Hudson Cablevision's Channel 11. To be a local sponsor of this program or to have your restaurant featured on Meet the Chef, please contact us at 828-2500, extension 8207 for details. Anthony, I got to tell you, I just had the greatest time with Dad in the kitchen. George, and I'm going to talk nice about him because he's over there watching me. What a gracious host he is. Isn't he wonderful?
He's a wonderful dad, a wonderful cook, and he's a really, really great person.
He really is. It comes across, my producer, Steve Mortifolio, was telling me, he said what he really enjoyed about our piece in the kitchen was how much sincerity came through Dad when he was talking about how much he loves the community, how much he loves the people to come here and eat.
Certainly puts his heart into his work. His dishes show it. The taste shows it. Great person behind the cooking line.
Oh, he's fabulous. The other thing was he got a kick out of fixing an individual meal because we've been doing the banquet stuff for so long now. So he really got kind of a kick out of doing that again. So what we're going to do is have him bring in some food. George, you want to bring us some of those meatballs? We're going to show people that. And then you can pour me a little wine if you want to.
Sure,
All right?
more wine for Jim, definitely.
And here's George again. Remember?
Here we go, Jim.
He was great, wasn't he?
Welcome.
Take a bow.
Welcome, everybody.
Thanks, George.
All right.
Look, he's pouring the wine. I'm all set now. This is good.
That's good.
Can't ask for anything more.
Now,
I'm going to grab a glass too and join you.
yeah, why don't you do that? Come on, you can sit right over here. I got to give it a taste test. Oh,
Or we're going to wait for those to food over.
oh,
Swedish meatballs.
oh. This cameraman Shane he's looking over here. He's eyeing these up. I got to have one more.
This is not fair.
Oh, I think that,
Makes for a great appetizer. Great starter to a party. Swedish meatballs.
it is, but you know what the problem is? I tell you, I grew up in a family of 12 kids.
There he goes.
I knew he was going to
Had
get
to
some.
get one.
Shane,
That is good.
Ryan Oswald, our producer and cameraman, it is so good. But what I find is, and Shane said he'd help later and eat these because otherwise I'd eat them all.
There you go.
That's what I wrestle with. The appetizers and things that you have here before the dinner are so darn good. It's hard to rein yourself in, so you stay, for the main course. Absolutely fabulous.
Exactly.
I'm going to do one more.
There you go.
Shane, would you like one? No,
He'll catch you later.
he does. He just doesn't want to do it on air in case he fumbles the meatball. What I love, we're coming here today. You got a big event tonight.
Yes,
You dropped everything to welcome us into your home.
definitely.
This is what everybody experiences when they come to Anthony's. When they come here, they know that you want them here. Isn't that important to you?
It is very important. We want to be a part of whatever they're going to bring to us and do our best for them.
And you really do.
We try.
It's very special. George, if I could trade this in for the Marsala, I want Marsala a little vegetable. And then if you'd sit down with us just a little bit, well, that would also be good.
Take that
So let
for
me,
you.
yeah, let's trade that in.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my fork. Oh, look at it. Oh, my God.
And here's your veggies.
Oh, see, I got to have a mushroom. Let me have a couple of mushrooms here. Oh, my God.
A little bit of vegetable, healthy food there for you.
Oh. Look at what he speaks vegetable for me. Chicken marsala.
Definitely. Good stuff.
Well, you know what it is? It's melt in your mouth. Oh,
There you go.
oh. I put fresh mushroom. I hope you can still hear me talking with it.
Sure.
Sit right down here, George.
Yes, I will.
Oh, you know what he told me, Anthony, which I really love. I said, if I don't have time to finish this on the air, can I take it home? What did he say? Yes, he let me
we'll
do
get that in a little container for you. Definitely.
Oh,
Anthony, might as well put from the
Sure,
one too.
definitely. Would you grab a
Put
seat
over
over here with Jim
yeah,
here and I?
Yeah, come on. Oh my God. Wasn't that fun for you to put that meal together?
Yes, Jim,
Wonderful.
it was. Yes, it was. And
Wonderful.
There you are.
thank you for coming, guys.
Okay.
Cheers.
Salute.
A salute.
Now there's a great
Salute.
couple.
A tua salute.
Now, this means I'm officially a Georgie, correct?
That's without a doubt.
I'm now part of the Georgie family. I
Wow.
love that.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Because our home is your home. And anytime, you're welcome.
I love that. You know, it's really funny. I said, no, I'm part of the Georgie family. But as long as you've been running this business, well over 40 years, George said,
Yes, sir.
the community has always known that the Georgie home is their home.
That's correct.
It's important.
And we try to make it as such. And
You
is
do it very
correct.
well.
and this is why I'm very, very proud that I was able to keep my son with me here in business. And hopefully, he will turn it over to his son, and we will be part of the community for a long, long, long time to come.
Definitely.
Because the community has welcomed us with open arms,
Yeah,
and we are so grateful.
isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It really
Yes,
is.
It is.
But I think that's something that I feel good about because I saw you grow up with this business.
Well, now that you said that, I got to tell you, you and your wife have come here for many years at
Many
Anthony's
years,
restaurant.
yeah.
Even when it was on the other side of Catskill here.
That's right.
But I
that's
tell
right.
you, as a waiter, I was growing up, and I had you and your wife every week come in, and people like you, by 100 couples or more in the years gone by, we've had come in like you used to come in every week. My point is that you people have our regular customers made us and put us where we are today. So we appreciate
Wonderful.
that. And people like yourself, you and your wife, we thank you for that.
Yep. And
thank you.
And what I like is, and my wife is very, very strict on this, when we walk into a restaurant, we want to know that you want us there. And whenever we came in, and I talked to your mother about this before we went on the air, that what we most enjoyed was when we walked in that door, we felt like we were home.
Yes.
We were here with family.
Yes.
Terribly, but by the way, she's over there hiding. I'm still mad you won't come on the air. She's hiding from the camera. She will not come on the air, but we still love you. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Jim, don't give us too many compliments because I will blush.
He will too. He's got a little shyness, and I like that about George. I think that's
Listen,
great.
Thank you very, very much. And I'm going to head back in the kitchen
Okay,
before I get fired.
good. We have to keep him working. That is true.
Guys,
Again, thank you, George.
Thanks again.
Thanks so much.
I'll even take my wine with me.
Oh, good.
And,
There you go.
And it's not for cooking.
It's not for cooking.
No. Thank you.
Shouldn't my thought.
Glad you're enjoying
Oh,
that.
my God.
Definitely.
Now, we have to do one thing.
What's that?
We're going to save this. I can't eat it all. My wife would be very disturbed. I'm going to take it home with me. So let's set this aside.
Okay.
And then show me the dessert.
Sure.
Tell me a little bit
Without
about
a
the
doubt.
dessert.
Definitely.
Great. There we go. Oh, I have another fork too. Are we ruining this whole setup
no,
for tonight?
not at all. This is going to be a chocolate mousse pie that we have for you. Little chocolate there for you.
I'm looking at our producer and cameraman Ryan Oswald. This hurts him. This hurts. This is his kind of thing.
We'll have to get him some.
Oh, this.
As long as you approve.
Oh,
There you go.
here's what's interesting. It's very flavorful. It's rich, but it's not over rich or heavy. It's very, very light. Wonderful flavors. Is that white chocolate?
Yes.
As well? Oh my God.
Good stuff. A lot of customers enjoy that dessert. We use it quite often for a dessert after a party of any kind.
But see, that's the funny part. When you talk about a banquet and a party like that, you don't get a dessert like this.
Yeah.
Normally it's just some off-the-shelf kind of thing. You just throw it out there. This is very, very special. I love this. I'm like, all right, I will save Ryan Oswald just a bit of this. Oh my God.
I think we have some more in the back, though. We'll definitely have enough.
Oh, God.
That is for sure. But once again, giving our customers the quality food choice and their money's worth, which is very important today.
It really is.
It really
and
is.
I think when you look at that, because look at the vegetables. I mean, just everything is just so very special. But the marsala was out of this world. What I really enjoyed about Dad working in the kitchen was he had a chance to get back into the artistry of cooking. Now, he does that for the banquets, but it's really managing that process, which is so big. You know what that's like,
Sure.
Anthony. But to see him working there as the artist that he is, and that's what comes through anything that you have at Anthony's Banquet House. It's very, very special, very, very stellar.
It is.
So, as I finish the wine, and we finish our little get-together,
Sure.
what would you like to share with the folks out there about your vision of the future, what you see here in Anthony's Banquet House?
I just want to carry out the legacy of good food, good service, Like you said, a little bit of welcoming is always a grand here at Anthony's when it was a restaurant, and I'm going to carry that through.
Right.
I'm going to carry the food the way it's known, not change anything. And the service, we try to keep a fresh look in our staff and keep them, the dining room kept up the way it should be kept up,
Right.
and the service the way it should be. And of course, the biggest thing, you get your money's worth when you come to Anthony's. We try to give everything that we possibly can. If there's a challenge, we accept it. Whatever the retirement party, wedding, birthday, sweet 16, etc. Every party is important. Whether it's 30 people or it's 200.
It's the same.
Same thing. One thing I always try to remember at a party is the person in honor is important. But
Yes.
so is everyone else.
Yes.
Because the one thing for sure is you never know who's in the room.
You don't.
You don't. There could be another wedding, another party within the party. So we try to keep that going that way. For that
It
reason.
really comes through very well. I must tell you, I emceed United Way dinner here. And there, again, it was a fellow from NBC
Yeah.
who was here.
Yeah.
I forget the lady from the Capital District, one of the news centers up there. But what really was very special was everybody from them, the stellar folks who were doing the presentations, to the person who's a volunteer with the organization, was treated exactly the same as an honored guest. And that's what you
Exactly.
take great pride in, isn't it?
And I love it. Listen, anytime we can put a smile on somebody's face, and that is my challenge to do. From a bride to a birthday, like I'd said before, whatever the occasion is, there's always a smile to put on somebody's face. There's a memory happening at Anthony's Banquet Hall when there's a party or there's cars in the parking lot. There's something happening, somebody's celebrating something, and the best part about it is my mother, my father, and I get to be a part of that.
Isn't that wonderful?
We're in pictures of albums of many different parties that have already been here in the last 7 years since we put this addition onto our restaurant. And a party is a party, Jim.
Yeah.
And we're nice to have you invited to a couple that have passed already that you've joined us here.
Yeah.
And here we are having a little bit of a celebration of some good cooking. A wonderful establishment that we were proud of.
Very proud.
And I do plan on carrying it out as my father and mother have in the past, and do the best that we possibly can in the past, at present as well.
Congratulations.
Very, very thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to see you.
Always a pleasure to see
You
you.
bring some good memories from the past of growing up as a waiter in a restaurant, serving you as many times as we have.
Yeah, we have. And Mom is still hiding in the back. First of all, you got to know this. Anthony Georgie, one of the really good guys around. Love his dad, George. He's just one of my favorite people of all time. And his mom just keeps everybody rooted in service to the community. Very, very proud to be here. Very, very proud to be at Anthony's Banquet House. Anthony Banquet Hall.
Hall.
I should say it correctly. Anthony's Banquet Hall. But really, when you come here, your family, and I think it's something that you really want to understand and feel from the heart. Thanks for joining us on welcome to, what is it? Meet the Chef.
Meet
I had
the
to
Chef.
remember. I couldn't remember what. Why didn't you remind?
Meet the Chef.
I have to talk to our producer, Steve Mortifolio. So why didn't he remind me what show we're doing? Welcome to Meet the Chef, Anthony's Banquet Hall. We're very proud of them. We're very grateful for you joining us. Join us again real soon on Meet the Chef.
Thanks, Jim.